If you always watch our channel, you may know that the news of the U.S. ban on Chinese EUV technology and chip manufacturing technology. According to media reports, China's Original Quantum has successfully developed the first domestic quantum chip production line, which has been officially put into production. Moreover, it is expected that the new domestic quantum computer, Wukong, will soon meet the world. After the news came out, countless Chinese people were very excited about it. The frequency of good news in the chip field also fully proves the strength and potential of Chinese scientists. Even though the development of this field is relatively lagging, we are trying to catch up today. In this regard, Bill Gates can't help but sigh, the strength of Chinese chips cannot be stopped. The United States, Japan, and the Netherlands are besieging China layer by layer. Bill Gates said, these countries will eventually reap their own consequences. Shortly before China launched its first quantum chip production line, foreign media reported that the United States, Japan, and the Netherlands established a so-called alliance, intending to increase the restrictions on the export of China's advanced chip manufacturing equipment and put more pressure on Chinese companies. Beginning in 2020, the United States has increased checks and balances on Chinese technology companies. In May of the same year, Huawei was included in the so-called restricted list, forcing chip companies to stop supplying Huawei, so that Kirin chips can only be short-lived. Moreover, the United States has also passed the rather targeted CHIP Act and detained technical talents without reason and tried every means to hinder the development of Chinese chips. Although the various measures of the United States are aggressive, Microsoft King, Bill Gates said that blocking Huawei may instead lead to the acceleration of China's technological development, which is counterproductive. It took China 9 months to spend $110.5 billion to enable domestic quantum chips to overtake in curves. If it weren't for the insistence of the United States, China might not have spent such a large amount of investment in self-development of chips, and it has consumed countless financial resources and energy. Even Ren Zhengfei said bluntly, "The slap of the United States woke us up from self-satisfaction." Huawei's financial report shows that in the first 3 quarters of 2022, that is, 9 months, Huawei burned more than $110.5 billion for research and development. And such a huge investment finally brought good news, and then Huawei announced an important technological progress, that is, a new superconducting quantum patent. It is reported that this patented technology can reduce the crosstalk between qubits, thereby improving the calculation accuracy. In this way, Huawei has achieved the technical barriers that the United States has failed to break through for more than 10 years. Bill Gates' previous judgments seem to have begun to reflect reality. In fact, in recent years, not only in the field of chips, but also in large aircraft and new energy. In fields such as biotechnology, China has also gained a lot. In the field of aircraft manufacturing, we have our own domestically produced C919 large aircraft, with a localization rate as high as 60%. In the field of biotechnology, China's self-developed, right-build technology also does not lose to the United States and Japan. It is worth mentioning that the United States and Japan also tried to monopolize China in the field of biotechnology. Under the aging trend of the world, the middle-aged and elderly people in all countries have greater needs for health care. In addition to living with high quality, they also want to get closer to the centenary threshold. It is against this background that the above-mentioned right-weight technology came into being. Relying on local universities, such as Harvard and the University of Tokyo, the United States and Japan took the lead in proving and practicalizing the above-mentioned technologies, and exported the first-generation finished products to China at sky-high prices. But what they didn't expect was that China's self-developed, right-build technology not only has the same utility, but its threshold is 95% lower than that of the United States and Japan. According to data from JD.com, it performed well in subdivided fields, with a repurchase rate as high as 65%, and the data from TMAL is also impressive. I have to say that after the domestic chip found another way, the self-developed whole enzyme targeting method also realized the production capacity upgrade of right-way gen, which gave Chinese manufacturing a better prospect. Abandoning illusions, China must hold key core technologies in its own hands. Over the years, with the progress and rise of domestic chips, coupled with the latecomers in the field of biotechnology, we are getting rid of our technological dependence on developed countries, abandoning illusions, and starting to hold key core technologies in our own hands. And China's continuous efforts in the field of high-end manufacturing will produce more and more China's smart manufacturing, to break the overseas monopoly and even go to the world. Although there is still a big gap in some aspects, I believe that with time, we will definitely be able to catch up. It is worth mentioning that, unlike the technology monopoly of countries such as the United States and Japan, China is willing to share new technologies after they come out, for the benefit of all mankind. Because of this, Bill Gates also said frankly, the rise of China is a good thing for the world. If you agree with the point of view of this video, please like it, welcome to forward, comment and share this video. Thank you for watching this video.